Welcome to the Real Estate Agent Market Update and Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Angie Gerber, and every Monday you will get a snapshot of what you need to know about the real estate market in real time. And Thursday's episode will focus on your mindset and leveling up in your real estate business because let's face it, business problems are solvable. It's all the other personal crap that we drag into our businesses that keep us stuck. So let's get to it. So today I want to talk about goals. And being that we are already to the end of February, which I still can't believe myself, I encourage you, if you haven't already, look back at your goals. If you made the business plan or if you set the goals for 2025, have you stopped to look back and see what you said you were going to do versus what you are actually doing and where you are at in regards to your goal. Now, I have worked with and coached many different agents over the years, and I've found two different ways, I guess, to help agents set up goals and business plans. So you have to kind of look at yourself. Well, not kind of, you have to look at yourself and know yourself enough to know what type of a goal is going to get you excited, get you up in the morning, and get you motivated versus deflate you. And what I mean by that is I help agents and I meet them where they're at. Some like the big year goals. So by December 31st or December 20th or whatever, I'm going to be at X goal. And then based upon that, this is what I need to do every quarter. Based upon every quarter, this is what I need to do every month. Based upon every month, this is what I need to do every week. Based upon every week, this is what I need to do every day. And you break it down to from the the macro to the micro. And you really look at what that looks like and what you need to do to get to that goal. Now, I have other agents that just seems so far removed and so far away. It's not motivating to them. They would rather set quarter goals and have, different quarter goals with that HAG goal, that big, hairy, audacious goal for the end of the year, but then break it down into quarters. I know that's what my coach talks about is sprints or, a 90-day goal so that you can be really motivated if you're going after something and going to get it within about 90 days, or at least you're going to shoot for it. And like they say, if you shoot for the moon, at the very least, you miss it, you land in the stars and among the stars. So think about that. What type of a goal should you be setting for yourself if you know yourself well enough? Is it a year goal? Or is it that quarter goal where you can get up, you can be motivated, you're already seeing results, you're already on the way to having it happen, because in the 3-month goal or quarter goal, you then break it down per month, you break it down per week, you break it down per day, and usually it's obviously not as big as a goal as potentially the year out goal. Sometime it is, because you'd be surprised when you're that motivated how much you can get done in a short amount of time. We know that as human beings, most will procrastinate. And if you're given 2 weeks to do something, you'll put it off until you absolutely, in some cases, need to get it done. Or you'll pick at it, or you'll get a lot done right away, and then you'll get distracted and you'll be like, oh, I'll come back to it later, or I'll come back to it later. Whereas, what if you were given 2 days to do the same amount of, the same thing? You would get it done if you had to get it done. So it's just like if you have a listing appointment in 2 weeks or 2 days, you're doing the work and you're getting it put together, you're spending the time, you're moving things around in your calendar, you're figuring it out because you're going to get that listing, you're going to nail it. And by doing that, you need to prepare. So it's the same thing with your goal. Now, if you are not on track for your goal, One of the most difficult things is looking at that and then feeling bad about it. And what I tell all the agents is you can't change what you did yesterday. You can't even change what time you got up this morning. What you can do is start right now, in this moment, today. You can start changing what your future is. You can start changing what you do right now, and that will impact your later today, your tomorrow, your week, and month from now. By sitting here feeling bad or looking at your goal or looking at your results and letting it get you into a negative energy or a low energy, that's going to do nothing for you because you cannot change your results and where you are at today are a direct reflection of your past thinking, your past actions, or inaction. So think about it. Your results are because you took action or you didn't take action. And you took action or you didn't take action because of how you were feeling. And you felt the way you were feeling because of what you were thinking. So it starts with our thoughts. And that's where having a goal and knowing what you want and being connected to it is so very important. A lot of people talk about their why, and I get that. And I think that's a great thing. And yet you need to go deeper. You need to really, really understand what is going to motivate you because when you set a goal, you're making a decision, which is number one. So you're deciding this is what I want no matter what. And it's got to excite you and terrify you all at the same time. Because if it doesn't excite you and if it doesn't scare you a little bit, it's not worthy enough of you. You need to have something to go after that's going to challenge you because when you get comfortable being uncomfortable, it's in that uncomfortable place that the growth happens. So you'll want to show up there and take those chances. So you make the decision. Now you have to create the discipline. So you want to create the discipline of what someone who already has that goal, whether it's a 90-day goal or a year out goal, what does that version of you do today? If you've already achieved the goal, what time do you get up? What do you fuel your body with? What does your exercise routine look like? What calls are you making that you're not willing to make right now? But that version of you would have no problem doing that. And that's where you find out what it takes to get to that version of you. Because who you are today, where you're sitting with the habits and the disciplines have gotten you to where you are today. And this version of you is not going to get you to your next goal, whether that's a 90-day goal or again, a year goal. It just won't happen. So you have to make the decision, create the disciplines, set the standard of how you're going to show up and how you're not going to show up. When your alarm goes off, you're jumping out of bed. You're no longer hitting snooze. You are no longer making excuses of not taking care of yourself and going to the gym. You're looking at the fruit or the ice cream. And maybe this version of you picks the ice cream, but the next version of you picks the fruit more often than the ice cream. You can still have dessert. I do. But think about it. So you make the decision, create discipline, set the standard, and then you have to change your attitude and your self-image. So your attitude is a compilation of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Like I said, you get your results because of what you're thinking, how it's making you feel, and what action you're taking or not taking. That is why you are where you are today. So you'll never outperform your self image. And your self image is so very important. And that is why you want to be working on that every single day. And that's where we talk about do something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. If you are not doing something uncomfortable every day, and I suggest doing 3 to 5 things that are pretty uncomfortable every day, you more than likely are stuck and you're not going to get very far because the version of you that you're looking forward to and that you're working towards and that goal is a completely different version. It's still you, but it's you 10x, 100x, whatever that looks like. And I'm telling you, if I can do what I've done, you can do it. And I know you hear that from so many different people, but I am truly honest and I'm truly passionate about this because if any one person has done what you intend to do, there's no reason you can't. You are your only problem and you are your only solution. So I encourage you, if you're not where you want to be on your goals, cut it, drop it, let it go, and start anew today. Look at your business plan, look at your goals. And if you don't have a business plan or if you don't have goals, reach out to me. I can send you a one-page sheet that you can keep in front of you so you don't file this or bury these business plans that sometimes people go to day long or week long conferences or workshops to create these elaborate big business plans and then they do nothing with them. How do I know? I did it year after year after year. Oh, yeah. What was it I was going to do? What was this? No, one page, put it on your wall so you can sit and stare at it all day, every day, along with your vision board and start making it happen. Consistency equals success. You decide how you want to do this. You stay heart centered. You stay in your energy, in your zone, in your lane, whatever that is for you, and show up consistently. And if you do that, consistency equals success. However, you want to do this business can be done so many different ways. I can tell you story after story after story of how people have built amazing real estate businesses in ways you would never think of because it's unique and genuine to them and what they want to do. And it's all about the energy because we're all energy. So what you put out, you get back. And if you're doing something that you don't like or that's not resonating with you, the people feel it. And that's a big reflection on your business. And if you're not where you want to be, I would absolutely start there. So look me up if you need any help with your business planning. Check out my ebook. It's a 40-page ebook that will get you going in your disciplines, your habits, your lead generation, sales, how you look at your business, all of it. It's all connected. And I am here and happy to help in any way. And until next time, go and sell something and have a good one. Thanks for joining us today. And be sure to check out my ebook, From Hustle to Harmony for Real Estate Agents on my Stan store, stan.store/Angie Gerber. And until next time, remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Now go sell something.